I didn't know if I should have reacted right there.
Yes,
There we go.
absolutely. And you know what? Listen, this is how we do it on the startup. We don't stop. We just push forward and we say, you know what? There was a pandemic. F it. We're gonna push forward, right?
Yeah.
And how I do that, I bring my badass friend Alicia Antonio.
What up?
I bring Cody from Hell's Kitchen season 19. I bring Joe B from Symposium app.
Yeah,
Joe from Symposium.
And
everybody.
Sean Antonio's on his way.
He's late.
He's on. You know how that goes, Alicia. He's a badass.
That's my husband.
That's her husband. So you guys, listen. I'm so excited to have you, Cody. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's nice to finally meet you in
pleasure.
person.
It's a
Yeah.
pleasure.
The last time we met, you gave me one of the best interviews that I've ever done.
Really?
Easily.
I love that.
I concur.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
you know, that's really flattering because I just started this in 2019 and I have no idea what I'm fucking doing and I still
Great.
don't.
Start.
That's how we do.
That's how we do.
My business model is to fail publicly, but in style.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Right?
Nice.
I don't know if you're failing though, dude.
Ah.
I think you're pretty awesome.
You
I
should have
think
seen me
you're
try
doing
to
it.
skateboard the other night. That was some failing for sure. My wrist.
There is video footage.
Oh, there
Is
is.
that the Band-Aid?
That's
right
what
there?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is.
All right, you guys. So let's jump right into it. Cody, under your chair, let's handle this first. Under your chair, you've got some goodies.
gifts?
You've got some
got
gifts. It's
gifts?
like an Easter egg hunt in reverse.
Are we
It's like
doing the red
you
or blue
survived
pill?
COVID, you got gifts, and I think you guys have something as well.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's check this out.
Yeah, what's going on in here?
So
Yeah,
take-
what is going on in
You've
here?
got all kinds of things.
Okay.
Let's go with the cookie dip thing. Oh, well, you got that up first.
No,
Everybody's red bag is different, so Cody's cookie dip is what we want.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is this mine,
This.
Mo? I
Yeah,
hope
that's for you at home for the family. Let's do the cookie book dip
Okay, yeah,
bag.
what are
so
we doing?
so
Dip,
It's like
dip.
Christmas.
shout out to Zakaya from the Cookie Dip Company. She has provided. That's perfect.
Whom I just met, right?
That's what you do with tissue paper.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
probably
not-
I mean,
doesn't
that's how.
cover
Do
all
you not
day.
do this?
No, I'm ashamed that I
You're
don't.
like more of a salmon in the purse kind of.
The shade of it, guys.
Whoa.
Like so, the cookie
Sean's
dip.
gonna be so disappointed he's late.
Oh, he's gonna.
Sucks to be him.
Isn't this cute? Open it all the way.
Super
Let's
cute.
take it all out. Let's dip together.
Oh my god.
So you
Then
guys-
I dip, you dip, we dip.
my
So the
God.
Cookie Dip Company comes in different flavors. It's female black owned, in case that you care about
Yes.
that, which is always a beautiful
Yes.
thing.
We
We
do,
want to
we
support.
do.
Support women in business.
Yes.
100.
Look at all these flavors: mango chili,
Oh, it's-
pistachio, which I told her I love pistachio, and then you dip it with the cookie. So let's.
Sorry,
Try that.
I'm just busy being hella overwhelmed over here.
You got all kinds of cookies, Cody.
Oh my God.
Wait, did you guys know that cookie dip was a
Thing?
thing?
No.
Like,
I think they made it a
I
thing.
do now.
I
That's the
feel
first
like
time I've
I
ever
dreamed
heard it.
about it one time.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe did you?
Joe coming in.
Yeah.
Well, Joe drove
With
all
the
the way
good
from
stuff.
Vegas. So while we're cookie dipping, why don't you tell us about Symposium app, Joe?
Wait, how come I have to be
Hang
the
on.
one who eats last?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Are we tasting these or are we just
Let's do
smelling
it. Let's do it. What flavor are we
Yeah,
doing?
Oh my
smelling
God.
this.
I've got vanilla bean. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm so vanilla.
You're anything but vanilla, girlfriend. You got flavor. I saw you with your hair wrap. So you guys, let me give a shout out to the sponsors while we're doing this.
Yes.
Shout out to Michael Solberg Family Wines, the Cookie Dip Company, and Nordic Delights.
Yes.
Now,
guys.
before you do this, Cody,
Okay.
reach into this bag and take the yellow thing out. Reach inside. Reach inside the bag.
Like fucking Christmas.
It is. I always bring gifts. Go in here, and there's something from Bali, Indonesia, in there that you can use to eat your cookies with. From Nordic Delights.
What did you? Oh my god.
Isn't that cute?
Good.
Hold that up to the camera. Let's give a shout out to.
Oh my God.
Isn't that
that's
cute?
so cute?
So the owner Loda, she's got Swedish vibes.
Oh, I got t-shirts.
So it's like a Swedish.
really cute.
Isn't it cute?
This is really cute.
It's all yours, boo.
Cody loves spoons.
A
spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
Spoons.
He's the spoon god.
And that's absent, but that's for later.
Flip god.
This is absent.
I feel you could put that on some
gonna be a good
some
night.
salmon in your purse.
I have some.
I heard
Yeah, as
absinthe
you do.
goes great with cookie dip.
Oh, now you're just trying to turn up, Joe.
It's a
This
party.
is one of the best things that ever happened in my mouth.
How does that taste?
It's amazing.
Let's try the
What do you
pistachio.
do? I did
Butter
vanilla.
toffee.
What do you have
bourbon.
over there, Alicia?
I did vanilla.
Isn't that cute?
Pistachio
I made
was
that.
Oh,
Did
butter.
you?
Hello.
That's
Butter
so
toffee
cute.
bourbon. Is
Oh
that
my
where you're
God.
going?
Yes. it's
Yes.
incredible.
Hey, we're
It's
not
good.
talking about me enough right now. Okay, do you see these bowls? Or is this a cup? Who knows?
I'm gonna be caressing those.
You can put
later.
whiskey in
I
it,
didn't
too.
get one of those.
Look what it says on the front.
You can
Cody.
put whiskey in it.
No, you can easily drink
Connect.
absinthe.
Cook.
You can drink absinthe right out of that.
What does that say?
You can
I'll
dip
drink
your
absinthe with
cookies
you
in
right
that.
now, bro. What does it say? Cook, connect, contribute. Ooh,
Wow.
I love that.
She's badass.
I'm going to
Contribute.
apologize
That's a good one.
for everybody watching on the live stream or on our Instagrams.
Hi guys.
Hi, Instagram.
We're so sorry to do this to you, but like,
What up with the pistachio?
no, sorry,
Cody,
no.
let's see what you think.
I'm hella not sorry.
Wow.
I think
Ooh,
this is
lemon.
good.
I
Damn, you
have
should have
so
warned me, and I would have
many
not eaten so
gifts.
much lunch before
You
I
guys,
came here.
if you're having a party, a birthday party,
Course tasting menu.
call the cookie dip company and get it. You can even make a
oh.
pyramid of cookie dip, and that could be like your birthday cake.
Yeah, I mean, it just, hit it with like a small bowling ball. Hopefully, it'll break.
This
and-
is great.
I'm
This would
so
be
happy
great.
this exists.
Right? Me too.
I was, yeah. I like when she was first describing it. I was like, not necessarily on the fence, but I was like, how's this gonna play out?
How would it not be popular at a party?
I was gonna say,
It has
this is,
to.
like, for parents.
She's brand new.
But for parents, let me tell you, we were talking
Yeah.
about this today. Like, anything you can do to make parents' life easier is a win in my book. Oh, and then
Wow.
we'll pay
That's
whatever.
true.
We don't even care. Like, oh, it's $1,000. Sure, yeah, get me two.
Just let me have a shower today.
yeah. I'll
So
take it all.
let's jump into it, Cody.
Wow. Okay.
So you were on. Oh, here. Let's see. We've got a caller. Hold on. Hello. Is this Loda?
Maybe.
Oh, it's Loda.
What up, Loda?
This is the lady
Hi,
that made
Loda.
this.
No, what? Yo,
Oh,
these are
thank
the
you.
cutest.
Shout out, Loda. It's Nordic Delight.
I don't know if it's a cup or a bowl, but I am gonna find out.
It's a coal.
It's like,
How's it
You
going
went
over
there
there?
first.
Not my best work.
You know,
Hi,
you have a
Loda.
new friend in Indonesia now.
Loda, absolute pleasure. Can't wait to meet you in person. What
Yeah.
are you doing right now?
Come over to Asia. Come over to Bali. Not
Oh.
right
Oh,
now,
Bali.
but-
Ah,
I
Even
am
better, let's go.
down.
I'm
I am
ready.
a terrible surfer, and I want to go be terrible there. That sounds like so much fun.
catch a wave.
Yeah, catch a wave, catch some
Do you
feelings.
surf like you skate?
No, a little bit better than that, thank God.
So, Cody, tell us how you got on Hell's Kitchen, and how was that for you? We talked about it a little bit last time.
Sorry for the chewing.
MSMR.
Yeah. Totally is.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Welcome to Symposium, everybody.
Mainstream media, everybody. Mainstream media.
Boy, do I need it.
My friend Kat, who she's good at knowing stuff. She turned me on to it. I've always been a fan of the show, and so she just kind of was like, "Hey, they're casting. Would that be something that you want to do?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And how was it?
Yeah.
One of the hardest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's,
real talk, though, at the startup. We like to hear the real about what
Oh
it is.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it took a second for me to check my ego when I left, of being like, that really was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Right.
But it also was one of the easiest in terms of like, you know how some jobs, it's like, 8 hours in a day can be droll and boring and you're tired. But,
Yeah.
some jobs, like Hell's Kitchen, for example, 20 hours a day, every
Ugh.
single day. I wake up every single day, super excited for it. So,
And
hard,
that's when
but,
you
like,
know-
rewarding.
That's when you know you found your place.
Your thing.
You're not worried about the hours. You're just getting it done, and you're kind of excited.
Oh, vibrantly filled with life.
Ooh,
Competitions.
there's a title of your autobiography.
Yeah, I'm
right
like,
there.
I'm gonna steal that for the press releases.
Go for
You
it.
have
Yeah,
to.
you and your many book titles that you guys are gonna.
Oh,
do
she's a beast. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, Sean's.
There's
gonna-
always a title.
Yeah, Sean's
So,
on.
so
Sean's
Loda,
on.
you can relate to that, right? I mean, you've been in the kitchen. She owns many different businesses. Tell us about how that is in Bali, Loda.
Yeah, coming from Sweden and migrated to Bali 16 years ago, built up a business in hotel and now restaurant business. Yeah, it's you just work the hours you need to work, right?
Yeah.
To get business started and keep it going. There's no end, but you never have a boring Sunday. It's not like you're going to a boring work. You work for yourself, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of those industries where the job just will get done. It's not something where it's like, oh, what are we gonna do? It's like, figure it out.
Yeah.
There's no options with stuff like that. So it's people that are good in the restaurant industry, I generally always vibe with because they're just such problem solvers.
And you
know?
mentioned that last time we spoke. I was like, why is he yelling? Why is it so intense? And you told me there's so many elements going on. I didn't realize the danger factor. I don't know why I didn't realize that it is that intense.
Oh yeah. Well, it's especially we're talking about cooking, running a restaurant, or anything like that. there's so many things that go into putting a plate in front of someone. You know, whether it's food cost, running a team, or just like making sure that all your components are solid. There's so many steps. So if it ever gets yelly, there's reasons for it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't necessarily condone that myself, but I understand why it happens.
Well, you don't want the food to go bad. You don't want to like catch on fire. You don't want your weave to go up in flames. You know, there's a
That
lot.
shit happens.
Cody,
Oh, yeah.
It goes down.
Cody has issues with his weave all the time.
Let's see your weave,
my
Cody.
beard weave too. Yeah.
All right. Well, Loda, where can people find you when they come to Bali, or if they want to have some of your, get some of your new bowls from Nordic Delights?
Can
where,
I have a look at that, please?
yeah, where can they find you?
Yes.
You can from afar. You can't touch this.
Can't touch
Sketchy.
this.
No, I'm kidding. I know where you live.
Loda's gonna plug her Nordic real quick.
Please, yeah. What's up? Where can I find this? Where can people find this? Also, where can I buy more of this stuff? That's the cutest bowl ever.
It's super. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Cody. And,
Oh, yeah.
and people. So Nordic Delight with 2 E, DE Light. I'm currently on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm just launching my new homeware product line with, of course, a touch of Scandinavian heritage in there with the clean lines and everything. So the bowl that you got is actually kind of an old mid 1400th century drinking cup in Sweden.
We love to drink around here at the startup.
Yeah, I drink.
You can use it as a measurement cup or drinking cup or have a meal. Good for hiking, camping, and it's all natural.
Yeah. I love the little.
I'm gonna try to use it for
Hold the
everything. I'm gonna make some cute food photos with this.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Loda. And we'll be seeing you soon. I'll be on your side of the globe for the pandemic film, and we'll be connecting really soon. Thank you so much for shipping this over.
Oh, thank you, Loda. Absolute pleasure. Can't wait to follow all your stuff.
All right. All right, guys. That was Loda from Bali. I think it's like 5 in the morning or 4 or
Yeah,
some
I
shit.
mean,
I don't know what
Oh,
time it is.
really?
Yeah, it's rough.
So let's slide over a little bit to Symposium. You just downloaded the
Now
app.
that I'm done eating, yeah.
Joe is in the house.
Yeah.
He's like I can talk now.
Yeah.
You guys, we have Joe.
He's in a food coma.
He's in a food. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
What flavor did you have?
Oh,
All of
I
them?
had this butter toffee bourbon one.
Did you try the mango?
I did.
really
It's
I'm
incredible.
being
It's-
I'm,
yeah.
It's incredible. I honestly want to keep on eating, but I know what it sounds like. And
Yeah.
Well, you've got abs. You can do it.
I don't want to do that to anybody, so I'm gonna wait a while.
Joe, introduce yourself. Say your last name because I don't want to butcher it.
It's not Symposium.
It's not. It should be.
Damn it.
I
He's
heard
got a
it's-
tramp stamp.
I
though.
heard it's from Symposium.
It is. I love a Symposium.
Yeah.
Baumgartel, Joe Baumgartel.
Baumgartel. What kind of
Hey, you
last
all said
name
the first try.
That's Swedish,
That's
right?
the sexiest name I've ever heard.
ever in America?
You hear that, everybody?
Oh my god.
Marry me. You
Mom.
can have it too.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
He has the most beautiful. You have a really cool eye. I don't know if
He
you
does.
that.
Just one though.
No, look at
He's
his
got a
eye.
cool eye. Just one, guys.
No,
The
they're
other
both
one
good,
is
but
not
what-
cute.
No, look, he's got a good
Thank
eye.
you.
Symposium.
Thank you very much.
He's got
I was
beautiful eyes.
born with pretty much 2 different colored eyes. One of
It's
my eyes
really
is-
cool.
Is that what was going on yesterday when I looked
Yeah,
into your eyes?
one of
I thought
my-
I was
Oh,
drunk.
you're like a husky.
I've been told that. There are worse dogs to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh shit! The
Welcome.
party is in the house. You know,
Welcome.
sometimes you have to wait for the party. Sit right there, Sean.
Yeah, but you can't have any of the. This is mine. You can't-
Hug the wife. You guys, this is what it looks like in the startup business when you have a husband and wife team crushing it on every end of the planet.
Yes.
One is in, San Diego. One's in
Yeah.
LA handling business.
Yeah.
And this is
That's
what it
us.
looks like. Sean, it's so fucking. No, don't give me a hug. Don't give me a hug yet. I'll tell you why. Go ahead with that. It's so good to see you. I love you.
Cool pants gang. Just saying. What's up?
Oh,
Oh no, we're all
all
wearing
hard.
cool
I
pants.
mean,
No, I blew it.
Well, yeah. Your eyes. Yeah.
The eyes make up for
you're
it.
good.
See,
You
yeah.
get one
You just got
caveat.
here right in time to hear about Symposium because you host things too. So, Joe, take it away and tell us what Symposium is.
Yeah, what did I
It's
just
a
download?
platform for experts, pretty much. So, we're all self-learners at this point. We tend to get into, courses online. We buy courses. We tend to not finish them, right?
Yes,
We-
2%, right?
we go, yeah. I mean, something like that.
Yeah.
2%
2
of
to 6,
courses
I think.
get, I don't want to say it for sure because I don't want to be, blamed for
Canceled.
Yeah, I don't want to be canceled. I don't wanna be,
That guy
okay.
can't do math. He's
I'm happy to be canceled. I'll say it for you.
but we go on YouTube, we watch people tell us how to do things, and we have nobody to talk to about it. Really, I mean, a lot of times we're kind of out there, in the open on our own. And
Right.
the best thing I think for learning would be to just be able to talk to somebody about it. The problem is that there's platforms for learning all kinds of things, and it's not necessarily the thing you like might be some really obscure thing, and
Right.
there's nobody who you can talk to about
Like
it.
underwater basket weaving.
Just like
My college professor, that was the joke he made
Always.
every single time. He's like,
Always.
we could have an underwater basket. Is that a thing? Like,
No, it's just a
college
thing to
joke.
be. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
so a lot of the lessons platforms, tutor platforms, these kinds of things that exist where you can talk to somebody. There's a limited, there are limited options as far as who you can talk to and about what.
May I see that?
Yeah, sure. This is this
you.
would
So-
be for you
so-
as if you were a provider, if you were a service provider.
So, for instance, Sean Antonio does life coaching, and Cody cooks. So they
Right.
would go on Symposium, and instead of like streaming on another platform and then getting paid on PayPal or Venmo or something else, you guys are authorized through Stripe, and you can get your payment
Right, we
before you
have
go
a
on.
marketplace
Hey.
where everybody can sell their services. You
Yeah.
can sell
Sell
lessons,
yourself.
You can sell
I sell
casts,
myself
you
all
can
the
sell
time.
shows,
I have so many
Me
sell
into this
questions and
myself.
answers. But it's for everybody. It's
Yeah.
for all things. Everybody's allowed, and whoever is the best rises to the top.
Yeah.
So
in
let's
the
lift that up.
marketplace.
Can you show the viewers what it looks like? Symposium. Hire yourself. #Simploid. And Troy Roquise is one of my dear friends, and he founded the company with Joe, and he's out of Vegas as well. So you guys might know him. He moved in the host space at the Palms. He was a VIP host at the Palms back in the day.
Sean
You might
probably
know
knows
Troy.
him then.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You slid through the Palms a few times.
Sean's like, I know Troy.
Oh, yeah.
133 times.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You would count that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sleeping in the hotel in the hallway doesn't count for
Hi
living
guys,
there.
holy shit!
Hey!
I was gonna say,
He's alive.
4.5
Where the hell was
hours
that?
is coming up here. I'm like, God, guys, speed! By accident, almost happened twice.
Yeah, Sean is never late. So.
No.
Never late.
No, I don't think you're late. You were right on time.
You weren't in control, though.
Joe?
Yeah, that's exactly.
So yeah, everything is handled in the
Oh, my
marketplace
bad.
for you. You could be, you could provide any service really that's live. It could be a cast, it could be a call, but the thing is that it's discoverable in the marketplace. You're available. You're easily found, which is something that a lot of people who are giving lessons right now really don't have. And it's also your business completely, and it's free.
It's free, you guys.
It's free.
Do you know how-
So you
yeah.
accept payments. Your calendaring is handled. If people don't show up, you still get paid. If you don't
Sounds
show
good
up,
to
they
me.
don't pay, and you don't have the hassle of returning the money to them. That kind of stuff. It handles all these things for you. Makes it easy for you to meet with people and
Well, there's a
give,
big need
entertain
for
people.
that. Like I would say, like when I first started cooking, if you wanted to learn something new, you had to find someone that knew how to do it, or find a book and then try to make it. Whereas now it's like for a while now you could literally Google anything and find exact stuff. And I think that transition has made like intelligence less special, and it's more so because it's so available now.
However,
Interesting.
when you
It's what
Google and
you
you
do
get
with
these
it.
answers,
Yeah.
you get something that's really meant to be a sales item, really. This is why recipes have the big, long thing in the beginning, because it's just, you SEO me to the top, so you read my recipe, so you get to my ad, right? And the information there is not necessarily being put, we don't know who the heck is putting it there most of the time. It
Yeah.
could be anybody. They might know this, they might have just copied and pasted it from someone else. So that way they get your traffic and they sell their ad.
Yeah.
It's way better if I could say, hey, I want to learn, how do I make this reduction? I'm having a tough time, right?
Exactly.
And I can ask a person, I could, even 5 minutes, take a second and save me hours of trouble sifting through ads.
And you're doing that already, and you might as well get paid and not have to jump from one platform to the
and
next.
actually, I was going to say, I noticed that with Cody's Instagram. Like, a lot
Yeah.
of your fans will ask very specific questions, like, hey, can you give me some advice on this particular thing?
Yeah.
So that seems like a really good medium for that.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Transitionally, it's like now that, in my opinion, it's intelligence is easy to acquire. It's just what you do with it now.
Yeah,
It's like the
how you apply
difference. And so the need to have something that's more in depth, more personal, because like you're saying, it's like you might find a video on reductions or something like that, but it might not be specifically what you're having trouble with. So it's like being able to ask someone a legit question, like.
The thing that is stopping you. Yeah, the thing that makes you stop and become one of the 2 or 6% that doesn't finish the course, right?
Yeah.
It might have been one little thing. And if somebody just answers it for you, they save you all that trouble. And
All
you
the
get to
trouble.
keep on moving.
Keep on moving and book the next one. I think we need to set up a date where you launch and do something. We'll have to talk
Oh,
about
I would
it.
love to. I would love to do that. That'd be great. Especially
I just downloaded the app right now. So
Great.
we're
You
gonna
guys
make
go
it
on
happen.
Symposium.
Yeah, check out Symposium.
Plug it, Joe, and then we're gonna get to Sean. Go ahead and plug it.
Symposium.us, SYMPOSIUM.us, or just Google a symposium and you'll find
And
it.
what's the meaning of the word symposium? I looked it up, but I think it's genius you named it. Do you know what the meaning is?
Well,
Of course you do.
symposium.
Oh, we just liked it.
Quiz.
I was really hoping he was saying like, nah, I don't actually.
right.
No idea. Is part of my last name from Symposium?
Like, it's a family name.
Yeah, it's a family thing. It's an old Greek word. It was an event where people got together and discussed issues of the time or philosophical questions or anything rhetorical, mathematical, anything of thought. And while they did it, they got drunk.
Well, this is the right crew for that.
It was a very fun place to exchange ideas.
We have
It was
acid.
like, if everybody at the bar were just sitting there talking about, ways to move the world forward. That's what
Isn't
the
that
symposium
timely, everybody? If so,
I think we need more of that in the world.
amen, sister.
People getting
Drinking.
together. Yes.
And by the way, we're gonna get to Sean Antonio, but I just want to.
Talking about moving the world forward.
Yeah, who
And I
knows?
just want to circle back to Sean in just a moment. But the last time I saw you, we were literally here.
Yeah.
In another building.
Yeah.
And it was before the world shut down. And you had launched a shoe from Italy.
March 10th.
Tell everybody,
I brought
March
a pair.
10th.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, it was March 8th. It was International Women's Day.
It was.
last year, and we were talking about outside because I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
so this is like full circle for me because literally doing your show was like my last real world pre-pandemic thing, and then that very next week I was like, I have no life. So like I look at it like, yeah, I was in the studio, and then the world just went to shit.
It's crazy. But I'm
Yeah,
glad to
it's crazy.
kick it back with you and set the
Yes.
energy.
Yeah.
You guys, if you're ever been to LA, if you've ever been to Vegas, if you've ever been to Miami, if you've ever been anywhere cool, you know this man.
You know my husband.
He needs no introduction. He is Alicia's other half. Is that what we're saying? Her husband, her love, her flame.
my
Sean,
soul.
mother effing Antonio. Give it up for Sean. Sean, lean into this mic, baby.
Oh, perfect. Got it.
How are you?
Extraordinary. Like, it's been a crazy, I would say it's been a crazy July for us where everything shifted. The amount of gratitude Alicia and I have, and we have Cody and Joe, great to meet you, right? But the amount of gratitude we've had the past month has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we're on fire. We're clear. We're concise.
So are you the Fire series or?
Yeah. Hashtag fire series.
good
Look it up.
lead-in.
It's me.
You know, I couldn't actually find any of Sean's books because he keeps giving them away. I brought mine,
Right.
but I was like, we don't have any in the house because he's just giving them to people.
That sounds like Sean.
Yeah,
So
lighting
you
those
guys,
fires.
for you guys who don't know me, I'm Sean Antonio, life coach extraordinaire, motivational speaker, author. For you guys who have met me before, Monique and I go back 21 years. We used to cast TV shows together. Blind Date TV show, me.
We were sledding it all over town to cast people.
I was in San Diego. I had flashbacks in San Diego. I was like, oh,
Dude.
San Diego, oh my God, remember that.
What do you?
Yeah, guys, I change lives. I speak 4 languages. I coach people in 4 languages. I do a bunch of cool shit where people just
The shade.
get their life out of talking to me. So I was in San Diego for a bachelor party, hence my being late. Sorry about that, guys. And yeah, so for me, to answer your question fully, is being present in the moment is why I'm here. That's it. And one of my best friends on the planet, my fucking everything is here.
Wow.
You know, like my everything is here. So
You're a unicorn?
yeah, she's beyond that. But,
Some dude we might become friends with.
I
too.
know.
I think you kind of love.
Brand new friend.
Yeah, Joe B's in the house.
Husky Joe.
Cool guy to eat cookies
Cool
with.
eyeball Joe.
Maybe drink absinthe with you.
Cookies and absinthe.
Sean, it's really great to hear you speak your intro outward, and it grows so much. And I love it because you must have 5 phones like I do, because you have 85 Instagrams, because you keep growing your effing brand. And here on the Startup, we believe in that. You're always starting up something new and starting up to the next level. And you should have multiple income streams. If I learned anything in the pandemic,
Yes.
Yeah.
is they say 8 now, not 7 income streams, 8.
I mean, at
Symposium
least.
can help you foster that.
Yeah, but
Talk
who
to
the
us
hell
about
is
that.
they?
The ones that are winning,
I'm one of them. I have a income stream
You're part of the day.
as of today.
the ones
As
that
of
are
just
winning.
now.
Can I
So
speak
you're
on
they.
that?
Speak on that, Sean.
So
Yeah.
here's what. So it means life
Yeah, I
coach,
think
right?
we're in day too.
I get clear about like my revenue streams have to be multiple. Being a life coach, so life coaching is my one, right? So people pay me per hour, right? That thing, and then people pay me for my books. They buy my books worldwide. Like there's that, right? In all the countries around the world. So awesome. So that's number 2. Number 3
Online
is
school.
Online tools. I have an online school, teachable platform. Sean Antonio, look it up. You'll see that.
Nice.
So I have my online courses. I have 6 courses on it right now. 5 courses. And so you can buy that, right?
Yeah.
And then there's also me speaking personally wherever around the world. So that's 4, right?
Crypto, that's another
And
good one.
we have crypto.
Sometimes.
We invest in crypto and all that stuff.
Right.
So there's that. And then I barter deals for people who want to do cool shit. So people who want to build restaurants, who want to get their company funded for a TV show. Or
Because
a movie,
Sean
whatever.
knows
Does
everybody.
anyone- everybody,
It's
right?
true. You have
And
to
it's just
know.
connecting
So I
dots.
broker stuff, right? So I broker people's things, and it works out really well. Where I get a percentage of like what they brokered, the whole nine. So I do that too. For me, the pandemic taught me to sit the fuck down. It taught me to sit the fuck down and like stop and breathe and be here. So
Right.
I realized that we were so busy chasing that thing, whatever that thing was in life, right? Whatever it was. The pandemic taught me to just sit down, focus, and get clear about like what can my brand, my Sean Antonio name brand, build.
Right.
True, because it also has to, you have to have that hustle and you have to be growing your brand, but also you kind of want to cut the fat and not just, because sometimes you bring in this other stuff like, yeah, I'll do this, and you say yes to things, and that's, I think,
was a
what it
king of
taught
that.
us. is we were like-
Overcommitting yourself.
Yeah, we're like,
I
do all these
overcommitted
things, and
all
we're
the
like, no.
Same. Same.
Do-
Because you want to make it right for everything.
Do these things that are part of your core business.
Great
and
advice.
And yeah, I mean, I think that's what's
Keep
really
it lean.
been good for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you
we
say that?
simplified. We simplified.
Yeah.
We got really simple about life. We got really clear, and we're like, I'm a life coach. And back then, when we declared this, she's like, I'm an author.
Yeah.
I'm a writer.
Right.
So once you get clear about that, all the other stuff started to happen. And
Branch
then
off.
we got really clear about, okay, focus on that. Because we had so many things, especially here in Los Angeles, where we're all like, hey, juggling 15 balls, do this thing and do that thing, and like, focus.
So, and getting to that real quick, Alicia, Sean, tell people about when we were hitting, pounding the pavement and casting everywhere and pulling people in. Those, I say sometimes, those pebbles on your path build to where you're going. So all those pebbles that we've been gathering, speak on that specifically about what the tools you've got in your toolbox from those experiences
100%.
for now.
So what was cool about that is back in 2000, 2001, 2002, and 2, right?
I
3 years
think
from
so.
now. I remember exactly. So it was May 8th, 2002. I wrapped up my time coaching, not coaching, but working for Blind Date.
Right. That's where we met.
I learned the art of engagement and people and connection and follow up, right? So I meet people at San Diego street scene. I walk around and cast every race possible of guys and girls and say, hey guys, I'm Sean from the TV show Blind Date. They're like, oh, right, grab their number and then be like,
Yeah.
hey Cody, I'm calling you tomorrow. And then my morning was get up, meditate. I used to meditate back then, kind of, sort of. Now I'm better at it. But get up and I'd call, hey Cody, remember me, Sean, last night we watched the Houdini show? Hey
Right.
man, come into LA on Tuesday at 8 o'clock or whatever time it was. Come in, and then I'd meet them like that. So it taught me to just be really engaging, have the art of follow through, persistence, and like getting out of my head about what people thought about me.
That is
Yeah.
effing key. Get out of your own way when you're starting a business, and you got to deal with your childhood shit because we're all
Gotta
effed
get
up.
over your shit. That's why I specialize.
one-
Well,
Because it
and you-
projects into your business,
And
right?
you're gonna get a lot of no's. You know what I mean?
No's
Like,
are awesome.
I-
Fall in love with a no. By the way,
Yeah.
everyone fall in love with no's.
Yeah.
Fall in love with no's.
Well, because
Expand
I used
on
to work
that.
in corporate sales, right? And once upon a time, and it's like you get 99 no's before you get a yes, and you can't take that personally. And
Not at all.
And when you're getting a paycheck from someone else, it's a little bit easier to weather that storm. But when
Right.
you're working for yourself and you're just getting no, like
Yeah.
it can be
Yeah.
really demoralizing, and you have to find a way to kind of grow a thick skin and just push through it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't reflect on you at all. That's just the business.
Yeah, and I think that I'm writing. I'm finally finishing one of these books, but
Hey.
and one of the other ones, I've got so many chapters. All the experiences starting is it.
I know somebody who can help you with publishing.
I
books
think
and
I
just-
know she's a badass. She's got some books here. She's gonna plug in a
When she
moment.
talks, I just fall more in love. She talks,
Oh my
it's like,
God! So,
talking.
boundaries, business boundaries, right? So, like having you and I touched on boundaries, and you said you set it up in the beginning.
Yep.
So it all goes
train
into your
people.
psychology and everything that you've been through. But yeah, you just have to set your boundaries for yourself and for them, and stick to it.
I say this to
right?
my clients all the time about. And I want to hear that, Cody, too. But
Yeah.
What I train my clients on is training people how to treat you. So we train our environment. We train people how to speak to us, how to operate with us, what our boundaries are, the whole nine. Like even me showing up late today is so not my norm, right? But so we train people how to speak to us,
Right.
where our lines are. I call it a line in the cement, not a line in the sand. Because line in the sand can be pushed, right? But a line in the cement is like, hey, this is how I roll, and if you're gonna be in my life, this is how we're gonna dance. It's a dance.
What do you think about that dance, Cody? That's a good idea.
I'm pretty bad at dancing. No, I was gonna say like one thing they both do well that's like really important to me is like I always say like ecosystem. Like, my ecosystem is really important, and putting that positivity where it's like don't ever burn a bridge kind of a thing. Like you're always really nice to everybody. So like especially when you're juggling a lot of balls, like whatever. it's really, really easy to remain consistent when you're consistent with everybody. And it's like that.
I like
that's
that.
it comes back so often.
You know, what do you think about that, Joe? You guys built a tech app. That's hard shit. And it's also, half minority owned, right? Troy. And so he's a veteran as well. Those are other obstacles for people. But how did you guys push?
You're a veteran?
Troy is. He's the other half. Yeah.
My partner.
Yeah. So the question is, how did you push through, any challenges in the beginning? What, like, jewels in your toolbox could you give someone that's building a tech app right now?
Blinders. Keep blinders on. You just, I don't know what makes people get up and do things every single day. I see some people who do it. You know how to tell somebody how to become a person who just gets up and does things every day. I'm just a person who gets up and does the same thing every day. I don't mind banging my head against the wall. It never bothered me. Yeah. So from the very beginning, it's been, just fun.
Have fun.
It's just fun. I like what I do, so I just do it all the time. I've been fortunate to be that way most of my life.
Nice.
Always just get up and do what I want to do.
What can I ask you a little bit deeper? Why is that way for you? Like, why are you that?
Get
way?
into the mic here, Sean.
So why are you that way? Thank you. Mm-hmm. So why are you that way?
I pick things that are interesting to me, and when something's interesting to you, you never stop finding out more about it. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. There's always something more to know, and I don't think a lot about what other people think or anything like that. I'm just concerned with what I'm doing, and I try to stay in the moment all the time.
So you're saying
it's really good
for
advice.
you, or you're saying that you find your thing, you do your thing, and then you focus with your blinders, and you get consistent.
It would be
it's
good.
discipline, right?
Well, it is. It's a lot of discipline. It's an everyday thing.
I'm asking because I want them to hear this.
There's a rule I made for myself a long time ago when I was productive in my teens, which was every single day.
Stop doing drugs, Joe.
It was stop doing drugs.
Stop doing drugs.
Or lessen
Don't
it.
16-year-old.
do drugs. No.
Take the productive one.
It was so simple. Right now I'm doing absolutely nothing I feel like is how I felt at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So what if I just do one thing a day that I feel good about, that I feel like I did something that got me further?
Tool, ladies and gentlemen, tool.
One
thing a day.
One thing a day. And so if you're on this path, right, and even if it's, I've told people before in other things, even if it's for 5 minutes that you do this thing that's important to you and was important to you yesterday, right? Yeah. Then you're going to keep on moving forward, and you're going to keep that consistency, and it'll build up and build up and build up. No matter what, in my day, even if I'm on vacation, there's going to be at least one thing in that day that I do that pushes everything forward.
That's really key. And to stay consistent, pick one thing that you'll do, because don't commit to something that you can't keep doing. And then when you do that, you're going to find that you're attracting the tribe to you, because they're attracted to that consistency and what it is that you're doing. Feeling good is important, don't you think?
And it's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Cody, speak on that.
Well, people ask me that, like, how do you stay positive? And it's like, I say that I choose happiness. It's like whether or not it's an on and off switch, I actively walk towards it, and it's words are powerful. It's you just saying that out loud helps me stay very on track. Have you ever wanted to give up? Is there anything that's like shaking you?
I'm not a morning person. I pretty much want to go.
I want to give up on getting up in the morning.
I want to give up before coffee, and then after coffee, I'm great.
I think
but
Sean is the only one.
But seriously.
I see your Instagram. You're up. You're doing drives in the morning.
We were up till 6 this morning.
Yeah, I'm up at 7:30. Like, I'm up. I'm the early
you
guy.
guys are.
So
You're beasts.
Yeah. I make coffee at midnight. That's what Alicia.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I got a text from her at 5:48 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to give up sometimes, and I think that it's important to try to look at other people sometimes. People who have done things that you respect, and see how they manage that kind of stuff. I mean, look, Elon Musk talks about when he was trying to release the Model 3 and they just could not get it going. He tried to sell the company, tried to get away.
Yes.
He tried to get out, and now here he is.
Here he is.
Was richest man in the world. Well, he is from day to day. We never know, right? Everybody wants to give up sometimes, but the thing is, was he really giving up? No, he was trying to sell the company and make money, right?
Shifting, transitioning.
And while he was
Yes.
doing that, he didn't stop
Yes.
with the whole manufacturing line. He didn't stop with what he was doing. He just kept going, and then it turned out that he didn't have to sell it, or nobody wanted it at the time because they weren't seeing what he was seeing. And now he is where he is. You can think I'm going to give up, but you just can't give up.
And you know what? And that's the good
Yeah.
point, because Anthony Bourdain didn't see success till after 40. So you know what, everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Get to work.
Oh yeah, it's the same with books too. I mean, they talk about it. They're like, you know, as published authors, most people don't find success until their 30s and 40s.
Yeah. Speaking of books,
Yeah.
what you got there, Alicia?
Oh, what you
Got
got?
my book.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alicia Antonio.
You get a book. You get a book.
You get
We
a-
like to hype each other. I really love the cover of that one. I think I've seen it
I know,
before.
it looks like Where's Waldo, or like a Curious George. That's what it
Oh,
reminds me
that
Oh, this
one?
one?
Yeah.
Tell
That's
us
a good one.
what you got going on in this.
Yeah, so because I think last time I was here, I just had a couple of them.
You had that one on the bottom, which I love. The
I had
blue
these
with the.
two. Yeah, so these. I just published this one last time. Since I saw you last, I published this one. So this one is probably the one I'm most proud of.
Let's plug each title, okay?
Yeah, okay. So the first one is a children's bedtime story called The Land of Nod, which is a play on Robert
Yeah.
Louis Stevenson's classic story. Obviously, I wrote that for Viva because she's terrible at going to sleep.
Our daughter Viva. Viva
Yeah,
Antonio.
Viva! They're little munchkin. They're
I
little
have
munchkin.
no idea where she
She's
got
gorgeous.
that trait.
Yeah, she's the cutest kid.
And then I had discovered that I was something called a highly sensitive person. So yeah, so I wrote this. This is more of like a coffee table book for like teens and highly sensitive people. It's just, I don't know.
It's called Sometimes I Drift Away.
Sometimes I drift away. Thank you.
you.
I thought I said it, but
Nope.
you know, I have ADHD.
I'm
or
married to you, I
whatever.
know.
Yeah.
I speak Alicia.
Ooh.
And then this one's just
Damn.
tongue-in-cheek shit I wish someone had told me when I was a teenager.
Nice.
You know, it was
That's a
just-
great title.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I need to hear one. Can
Someone
you
told me.
read one or two?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let's
can.
get an excerpt.
Well, I flipped straight to my favorite one. Okay, so think about this. One day you'll have to go to a lounge bar at the Golden Nugget in Vegas just to hear Justin Bieber sing his classics.
That's shit I didn't know.
Yeah.
That might have stopped me in my tracks back then. I don't know.
Yeah, that would have made you give up. You're like, all right, I'm done.
Everybody poops. It's still funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do?
Everyone has a dream. Go and get
Yeah.
yours.
Nice.
What else we
Get a
got?
few.
Yeah, owning a house is overrated. I still kind of believe that.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. No gravestone ever read. That guy's spreadsheets were really something.
Right. Get from behind the desk, y'all.
Yeah.
Get outside.
Yeah.
Love it. Where can they
So
get your
that's it.
books?
These are all on Amazon.
Great.
You know, you can order them from bookstores too. They're not like ranged in there, but you can pull them up. And then this last one, like I said, I run fast, you run faster. So you know, our daughter Viva was born with
great.
congenital disabilities, and so kids were starting to notice in preschool that she was different, and so we had to have that conversation. So this actually started out. I just made like a PDF and laminated it and gave it to her teachers to like just read a book to the kids to explain disability.
Right.
And then Sean will tell you, we got back at the end of the day and the teachers are in tears and they're like, this is the best book on disability we've ever read. And, you know, because they have to have a curriculum, obviously. And they're like, all the other books suck, but, you know, all the kids were asking and they wanted to read it again. And they're like, and we could tell that Viva felt really seen and included. And then,
Why am I crying again?
so
That's what you do for your child, huh?
So then
In tears.
So then I also sent it to a surgeon, so they started sharing it with their patients and stuff, and everyone was like, you need to turn this into a book. So I changed it a little bit to not only just talk specifically about Viva's stuff, but also, you know.
Let's
so-
show a little picture there.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, you guys.
was trying
This
to
is the epitome
feet.
of like entrepreneur energies. I just love you guys. You guys are just giving me life, and you're stepping into all types of beautiful things. You guys, shout out to Viva.
She's
Yeah.
awesome.
Cody-
Shout out to V.
She's so good. So, but anyway,
love
and the
it.
thing I love about this, so I donate 10% of net profits to Children's Hospital LA,
Great.
who are so amazing. They, you know, her entire
phenomenal.
treatment team is there. They're so wonderful, and they've bought a ton of these books that they give to their patients and stuff too. So it's really cool. This one I'm probably the most proud of. And then I'm switching into YA, so I'm working on a YA trilogy right now.
Of course you are, darling.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get some of this in the gifting suite books. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
and I'll plug that a little later. But we're gonna go back around the room and just see what you guys are working on next, and for our last 10 minutes here, Cody. Before we do that, you know I'm going to ask you about the girl.
Oh God, here
You
we go.
guys, did you guys watch Hell's Kitchen season 19? There was a beautiful.
did.
I like that you like strong bitches. Excuse
Shout
me.
out to Mary Lou Davis.
She's
Chef Mary Lou
hot.
Davis.
She's got style. She can cook. You guys could cook it in the kitchen, and you just like
Is she watching? Hi, Mary.
like
I'm
a
Mary.
flame,
I'm
like a
Mary.
moth to a flame.
Hi, pretty
You
girl.
empowered her empoweredness. It seemed like, and we need more men like that. Because you guys say you want us to be badass, but then when we're badass,
They don't love it.
what up?
Some
I
men
think it's a part of what people think masculinity has to be. You know, being a great leader, I would say, doesn't have to do with you being the person that's leading. You know, sometimes it can be helping. You know, and that's when they were like, everyone's always like, you really just jumped on her team and we're really gonna do. And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I? And like, and I love that girl, but.
We could feel it in the screen, through the screen.
Yeah, I wanted
all
her to
love that
win.
girl.
Oh my god, I hella wanted her to win. Because at that point, you know, my time was done there. So I was like, well, what's the best me that I can be right now? And it's going to be for her. So
Well, stop. What's the best me I can be? Right there. That statement. What's the best me you can be? Whoever's watching, listening, like Joe, myself, Alicia, Lamo,
That's good,
that's
you're
the
bookmarking
question.
these.
What's the best
the
me
next
you
book.
can be every fucking day? Right. That's the question.
Yeah.
What
And
an
it took
evolved
something-
question.
It took something for you to actually shift that and go, wow, okay, crushed on the show, I did this thing, and then like, who can I support and elevate?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Fuck yes.
Beautiful.
I didn't
He
know
just
that.
had an aha moment, y'all.
I didn't know that about your mindset. That's a mindset thing. You shifted your mindset. You're like, okay, cool. I ended up number 4, right? Number 3.
Yeah. 4.
Four.
So you ended up number 4, right? And then you decided, you made a conscious choice,
Great.
as Joe said, choice to be that person to elevate someone else.
Yeah. It was. I mean, it's.
Bravo, dude.
It was like the only option was
That's
yes,
awesome.
but the question came up. Yeah. No, and yeah, she's great.
She is
She's
great.
Just one of the most like honest and genuine people, and.
So
yeah.
where are you guys going to do a show? I asked you last time because you know I'm a producer. So in my mind, we're going to produce this show. You and her.
Yeah,
Would you guys come see? Let's get into his comments. Would you guys see a podcast with these two?
Yeah, we may or may not have something filmed already.
A sizzle reel. I love it. All right, what are you working on next? Where can people find you? Where can they follow you? We're going to go around the room because we have a few minutes left.
So I'm gonna build a content creation company in the next 5 years. I have
Beautiful.
some big plans that I want to do to just kind of help everyone else. So I want to, make my wings so I can apply them to other people. But I'm taking a break. A couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
my dad had a stroke.
No.
Yeah, dad's
What's his
right.
name?
My dad's name is Kid, but his name's William. He's an old rock star.
We're sending you some love, kid.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up in an assisted living home right now. So yeah, he had a
Okay.
stroke, and so I was about to move here to LA and start some stuff, and found that out. And so I just packed up and drove 19 hours straight to make sure that my dad's okay.
Wow.
So I am gonna start. I'm based in Oakland now. I'm gonna start doing some pop-ups and stuff like that there.
Oakland's dope.
I'm from the north. I'm from
Yeah,
Northern
yeah,
California.
yeah.
It's a nice
Having
There's
said,
flavor.
Having said that, though, Cody has a boss YouTube channel called The Tasteless Chef. You have to look it up. So he is still doing content creation. Definitely follow him on socials. God, do
Yeah.
I have to do all this work?
Plug it so we can go down
Yes,
the road here, guys.
actually.
I could talk to you guys forever, but plug it so people can find him.
Yeah, so at Created by Cody, pretty much across the board, right? With
Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah,
everything.
everything.
So,
With a
yeah.
Y. With a Y.
Yeah, Cody with a Y.
Cody with a Y. And a C.
And a C. Oh my
mean,
God, I
yeah.
didn't even know.
So
I had to
spell
say
that out for the folks that aren't following.
I'm going to let you do that. It is yours.
Create the dyslexic person. Spell it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's created by Cody. One word. So CREATEDBYCODY. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my absolute pleasure.
Will you
Thanks-
cook
thanks
next
for having
time?
me.
I bring a little shabu shabu pot or something?
100%.
What up with that?
Absolutely. No,
You're
I'm
lovely.
down. No,
I'm
I
coming
clock
back.
in. For anybody I care about, I clock in. So
You're lovely.
Yeah, you say it, I'll pull up.
Pull on up. Sean Antonio, what you got going next? You got 2 minutes, and then how do we find you?
Sean Antonio. Look at SeanAntonio.com, ShawnAntonio. I'm life coaching. I have a couple spots available. Waiting list is starting really soon. This summer, I'm up to taking all my people to the next level. So that's what we've been doing. And the summer goals are insane. So you can find me on that. I do motivational speaking randomly. Cody and I have a show every Tuesday, a mental health check-in on @Creating
It's
by Cody,
badass.
his
It's
Instagram,
really good.
At noon every Tuesday, we have a different topic. We talk about it, and people from around the world check in. We've been doing it for a month now.
Yeah.
I think almost 5 weeks. This Tuesday, the 13th of July, will be 5 weeks. And it's also Mary Lou's birthday. She turns 30 on Tuesday.
Happy
So there's
birthday,
that.
Mary Lou!
So you find me there. I'm also, my books are on Amazon. I have 2 books one called Be the Beast You Are. July 20th will be my 4-year anniversary of that
She
book
said
coming
2
out.
minutes, Sean.
Okay, and
I
my
love that
second
book.
My second book is Having Amazing Relationships. You can look up Sean Antonio, Google, on Amazon, and find my books.
Just go to SeanAntonio.com. You'll find everything there that you need.
Sean,
Sean with a SHAWN.
ASMR.
Hey guys, I'm always like this. literally,
Sean,
and I'm fine.
thank you for being here because
wakes up
you
like that.
always are doing something that you're always going to the next level. You are the Black Abraham Hicks.
He's a
The black male
Thank
Abraham
you.
Hicks.
Thanking
Yeah, he
You're
is.
welcome.
Abraham Hicks is
I
a
love
beast.
Abraham.
She's amazing.
Joe B from Symposium. What you got going next, Joe, and how can people find you?
Why are your eyes so pretty?
I know. This is a bromance in
Got
full
it
effect.
from my mama.
Oh, hey, mama.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom.
Mama B.
Oh. Don't find me. Find Symposium. Symposium.us. Go there. Find the people on it. Be one of the people on it. Connect with others. Pass around knowledge. Pass around good entertainment. I'm going to go back to Vegas. I'm going to sit at my computer and I'm going to make things better for everybody on the platform every single day, all day long. That's what I'll be doing.
And
You
get
guys
paid
break
for
up
your
with me? You
and
guys break up after.
I know, but get paid for your
Show's
skills, guys, on
Yeah.
Symposium. Don't slack. Don't do two different things. Go to one place. Support
Everybody
this
has
tech.
skills to share.
You have somebody wants what you have learned.
Mm-hmm.
All those lemons you've gathered on your road. You made all this freaking lemonade. Get paid for your lemonade. Stop giving it away for free. Spike your lemonade.
Yes.
All right, you guys, I want to just say thank you so much for coming. Thank you to the Cookie Dip Company. Thank you to Michael Solberg Family Wines. We didn't drink today, but we love you. Thank you for Nordic Delights. Thank you for Symposium and Sean Antonio IQSAI. Love that, right?
SA Inc.
SA Inc.
Inc., yep.
Yes,
SA Inc.
and Mama Poppin' Bottles. Who else? Am I missing anybody? Let me just show you guys real quick an update on the Pandemic Project documentary. We won our first Laurel, our first film festival in Toronto for Best Trailer in May. I didn't know what I was doing. And Gentry, Stanley, Christopher
happen.
John, we did it, right?
Wow.
So we're almost done with the film and we want to land in a film festival. So if you're part of that team and you're part of that energy and that effort, thank you so much for your support.
Get it.
And we will be coming to a film festival this year, and
Gangster.
we'll announce that.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you guys. And the international version of that is the Pandemic film. I'll be in Europe next week, and if they let me in, I'm coming, bitches.
Watch out, everybody! Watch out!
Coming.
Happy kids.
There's still things. There's still things to see out there. We want to know. If you're an entrepreneur in Europe, how you've been. We're leaving the politics out. I want to know how your businesses have been going, how you've pushed through this time, and so we want to hear from you. So if you have a pandemic story, you're in Europe. Asia will be next. Europe is first. Email us at Cap Aquarius Media, or DM me at Cap Aquarius Media. It's just CAP like Capricorn and then Aquarius Media together. CapAquariusMedia@gmail.com. And what else? Oh, the gifting suite. We have the Emmys Week gifting suite, right? So we have some brands. If you have a brand, if you want to get in front of 100 celebrities, media, press, influencers, come to this event, showcase your product, get photograph assets, get video assets, and put that on your platform and push it forward. Get on Symposium and showcase everything. I think I covered
also-
it all.
Can we just give another round of applause for the Cookie Dip Company?
I mean, yes.
Yes.
we started with sugar and we just
Weird with
took
this.
it
We
from here
went
to there.
wow. Oh, shout out to Absynthia for making absinthe.
I'm gonna chug that in a minute, so.
You guys, I'm just so excited to see you. And we're going to be doing this once a month when I'm back in the country. So once a month in studio. If you want to be here with us, follow me on Instagram at Monique Leray Stinson, at The Startup with Monique Leray. Anything else?
Slow that
Final
down real quick. Say it
goodbye.
At Monique Leray Stinson.
At Monique Leray Stinson. You have to enunciate.
Oh, hang on, I didn't sew my shoes. We don't have
Oh,
them.
right here.
So cute though.
These are the what you launched before we shut the world down.
No, look, they're dirty because this is my pair. But like,
Those are cute.
they're so
They
cute.
are really
So yeah,
good.
I didn't even have my samples when I was here last time. I was just showing you like these shoes are badass.
But
Those-
how
those
did
are
you
my
do that?
bestseller.
Real quick, in case someone wants to get into that business, you said you went online and it was a company from Italy, right?
Yeah, so there's a company called AliveShoes.com. You can start anyone can start their own brand.
Ladies and gentlemen, alive.
That's
Alive.
smart.
She's Australian. She's out.
Alive. Yeah, so my brand is called The Matriarchy.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can look them up. The Matriarchy Kicks on Instagram. So yeah, but these are my bestsellers.
They're
so.
hard.
Yeah.
Those are hard. Oh, let's bring back the word hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Done.
Those are
Hard
Or what's
Sundays
your
with
math?
Meanwhile, at the
I
Hall
tried to
of
say
Justice,
what's your
yeah.
math to a zennial or not a zennial. I'm a zennial to a millennial, and they were like, I don't know what the hell
What-
What's your
that
math? I was
is.
like,
What's your math?
bro? I'm like,
Just
what's your
my
math?
bank
Like, what?
account? What you want?
Just give them a dial tone phone and see how they deal with that.
You guys, right? I saw. Yeah. So you guys,
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
We say, what's your math?
What?
What's your math?
No, I
Like
didn't know
your
that.
digits.
Yeah.
Music, the Soul Child, he's put that in songs.
There you go.
Right.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh my
Everybody
god.
should,
I
everybody
forgot.
should know that.
Yeah.
You should know that, everybody. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here. And I ask you this every week, but write to me and let me know. DM me. What will you start up today? Be kind, be good to each other, and execute that that idea. Go for it. Be well. See you.
You're listening to The Startup with Monique LeRae, only on LA Talk Radio.